Alright, boys and girls, Wayne Hills Country Club. We're already feeling a little claustrophobic here with the tee shot on the first. I believe we are playing the yellow tees. This is a pretty long course. I think the yellows were right at 6,000, and we have added a face-on camera today. Mostly because I wanted to watch myself and see what the hell was going on last couple rounds. Alright, first hole, trying to play a draw, and it is barely going left. Not quite enough. Trying to have soft hands from 6 yards away. And that might be the shortest chip in Garmin R10 history. 5 yards, 10 miles per hour. Second hole's a par 5. Again with the trees are everywhere. And this one looks like it's going to be wet. Oh, no, hang up. There's a lot of these little creeks running through Wayne Hills. Very cool, but somewhat challenging as well. This has been my miss lately. This is like 7-degree face closed. If I could just leave the face straight, I would be happy. Kind of that had to have something closed because it went way left. And then a good chip to save par. So far even through 2. Just looking around this course, I do like it. The pine straw is cool. The different types of trees work well together. They're very tall, creating this kind of border between the holes and between the outside world there. And this one I enjoyed, I gotta say. So we'll see how we play, though. That's a whole different story. The course review's one thing. Trying to play a draw, and that's not going left at all. In fact, it goes right. 17 away and short, so not a good hole there. That's a double bogey. And we fly over to the 4th, par 3. Man, you really can't play fades on much of these holes. They're very tough locations with these trees and stuff. And that's a tough pin location too, right in the front. Playing it safe over the pin. Shout out to the mini map tracer, by the way. If you look down there on the mini map, we get pretty good little white tracer nowadays, which is kind of fun. Decent strike, but left. And 71 out of the rough. Not even close. And it took 2 more chips to get on the green. All of this not boding well for the score. We gotta learn from these type of mistakes, and just if you are chipping short side over a bunker, just hit it long and take, a par. It would have been fine. So that's my bad. A fairway hit here. .124. For some reason, trying to hit like a pitching wedge hard and just hooding it left. 3,000 spin left is pretty impressive, though. I'm not a big draw guy, but that's pretty good. But look how sloppy all these chips are. I'm usually pretty happy with my under 30-yard distance control for these little chips, but very bad to start Wayne Hills here. Maybe the best hole in the game so far. Just this huge downhill, par 3. This thing is dead straight and a really good shot. If I did that in real life, I would be super pumped. You'll see like 1 or 2 red-leaved trees spotted throughout the course as well. I don't know if those have meaning to the course designer or if there's really just a couple different types of trees spread out there. But it looks really cool. You can kind of spot them like from a couple holes away. And I was like, what is that red thing? And it ends up being just this like bright beacon. Here we go. From 72 away, a good drive and a little chip up right at the pin, short of it. Tap in birdie. Here we go. +3, 9th hole, par 5. There's really no way to get around this tree, and so I tried to hit a hybrid, and I actually got it to move a little bit, but certainly not enough. But it's a better angle over here with a par 5. You would have had to kind of lay up again. It's not ideal that I chunked that, but we end up bunker right side. It is short side, but giving it a chance, just rolls out. Safely a par though, since it's a par 5, and we get our drinks and head to the back 9. 10th hole, par 4, again with the trees. Like, every hole, if you could hit draws, every hole would be fine. If you're like me and you have to hit it dead straight, is a draw for you because it doesn't fade into the tree on the left, then you have to come up with drives like that every time, and that one was okay. And we got another short little chip in, and it does stay, so another birdie. We are chipping away here on the dreadful start. With as long as I hit it in the circle, then I don't have to chip around the greens. I think is the lesson learned. And then look at this one, trying to keep it under this tree. And again, if you hit a draw, it would be easier, but I completely wrecked it into the tree. And then went short, and I don't know who I'm trying to look for up there on the ceiling, but if you're going to do something bad, do it bad twice and get a double bogey to erase those 2 birdies that you just had. So a back and forth, mostly bad round so far. Still trying to figure this out. A good poke, but dead straight left. And the 5 to 7 degree closed face is a new one for me. My typical miss is open face short right, and I'm getting closed face 30 yards long left, or like that. Closed face chunk left. And it's because I'm doing different swing movements and thinking about different timing, and a lot of it is helping. We're gaining some yardage. We're able to go after yards with clubs that I've never tried before, and we're certainly driving the ball probably better than I've ever have. But we're closing the face down like that. And look, club path 0, so it's right down the pipe, but the face closed down and it just launched left. Trying to get it back into play, and luckily that tree placed me back in the middle of the fairway, and there's another tree in the way, and then I almost missed that. Shot it straight right, open face, and then this is weird. I'm on the green about by a yard, and it's making me chip, which we know today is not ideal. Safely in for another bogey, +5 through 13. Not, it's not horrible, and I gotta say this course is playing pretty tough with all the trees everywhere. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. The graphics card was like, incoming. Alright, 133 remaining. Got lucky there. And see if I close the face on time, it looks like that, and that's a cool shot. It's too spinny. Got under it, but that'd be fun to start hitting some like 10-yard draws. Alright, 144, just straight at the pin. Go after it. Good shot. Par there. Fly over this tree to 16. Again, if you can hit a draw, this is much less scary. I did start to think about the other day, I should just move myself on the tee box left or right a little bit to help with that. But I find it more of a challenge, and then I'm sitting there thinking, alright, if I had to hit this shot, how would I do it? And how would I go about trying to get that spin in that direction? And usually it doesn't work. It usually comes out dead straight when I try to hit draws, but I do like to work on stuff like that, because you never know when it's going to come up. Then you'll have some reference to sit back on. Alright, 17th is a par 5, and I don't know what I was thinking. I did not see where the hole went. I didn't even look at the mini map, and then look how lucky this is. Hits some sort of imaginary rock wall, and then a pitiful effort to lay up. I was trying to hit it like 150. I hit it 90, and then 176 up the hill, and this is going to be short right. But of course it's going to sit in there for a 3-putt. Oh, no it's not. It's on the green, but making me chip again. So, as I'm watching this, Wayne Hill's starting to piss me off a little bit. Another bogey there, plus 6 going to the last. Let's get out of here with a birdie. Look at these trees. Pinching the drive in and just lacing one. Last go, last swing. Looked like kind of an FU swing course, and it turned out pretty good. 100 away, and with a birdie. Low draw, right at the pin. Demoralizing. So yellow tees were just under 6,000 yards. Those Saturday pins were pretty tough. Wayne Hills was pretty fun / challenging. And we will see you tomorrow with a new course. Peace.